What's going on, gamers? So in this world, the drama never ends. Hopefully, y'all like my Breaking Bad shirt. Yeah, that says I'm the one who knocks. Pretty cool stuff. You saw the Mr. White stuff down there. But yeah, we have some drama here between Reforge Gaming and Paris that is continuing. And we're going to get into this because it's going to get interesting. But first and foremost, let's get out the way and let's finally end the drama that went on between Bruv and X-Fall, which actually ended up migrating to me because I defended him and put them in the spotlight. Definitely generic Eric, who got so mad. As you see, you can't see anything because he blocked me. He got mad because I exposed him. But what did he end saying? This is what he said. Keep crying, you gaping nuts. So he came and called me that, which I actually find funny. And I know who I am. You know what I mean? And I've already covered the subject. You know what I mean? I'm not going to take that to heart because it's just not going to happen. This is all mental, anyways, and just illusions that are just temporary that you could just let go. And I could do that now because I've already exposed him. But let's just put him in the spotlight again, since like I said, you would think after everything that has happened, right? You would go ahead and show some sense of integrity, some sense of intelligence, so that you have some sense of rising up past that low vibrational state of decay that he's in. But no, he does it again. Like, at this point, we just have to realize that these people need help. Um, and maybe they should get checked in for mental and emotional disabilities. Need some type of meds or something. You know what I mean? But I thought this was golden because even Josh came in and said win. You know what I mean? And Jeff was like, he will always be pathetic. Ponies are attacking everyone. They have a bad track record lately. Reforge deleted the post about Parris, which I'm recovering right now. Has receipts, of course, we know. All these ponies are going from irritating losers straight to aggravating, degenerate, brainless POSs, which, yeah, they are acting like that. And there you go, guys. He blocked me, right? If you guys haven't seen it, it's the last video. And in the video that I covered with them calling Bruv a certain name, you right? He comes and calls me that, which I kind of find funny. It's like, yeah, okay, bro. Well, why would I need to do it? See these futures, man. We got the guns here till we work out. I lost a bit of my six pack because I've been lazy. Got to do some drinking, but we're gonna solidify that back. 6'3" over here, man. Just got all the sun futures. Something that you just don't have, man. I bet you wish you had this glow all over you. That you had these good futures. This enlightened brain. Just all the heavenly stuff that you just don't have, man. Just a little lose your shadow for a little bit of time in eternity, a little blip, a little glitch in the matrix. No, I don't want to. I'm not going to deep dive onto you and get spiritual on you. You know what I mean? Because we're sticking to this entertainment. We're about to get to some funny, Nickelodeon villain stuff here in a second. But you, bro, are a coward and a loser. Like I said, you took the coward's way out, and I see that's how you reply. Dude, it's pathetic, and I laughed. Right? That's what I told him, guys. Like, it's what you running for, man? Come talk to me like a man. Let's get in a party chat. Hit me up. You know what I mean? Let's do that. You know what I mean? You know you can't hold your ground. You've seen me. We can go into the anime sense. My spiritual pressure scares you. I know. It's okay. I see right through you, inside and out. Superman X-ray vision. Get your punk ass on. Run, coward. Run. Run to the hills. Run. All right. Let's get over here to this drama right here. So, well, this escalated quickly, said Astro. So, Reforge Gaming made this thread, right? When he replied to Paris's accusation, because he called him a tabloid, he just couldn't handle it. In a way, he's kind of telling the truth. And he ends up deleting it when, things happen. So, let's get down to how this started, right? Let's go in here and look at the DMs. I'm looking at your back and forth with Destin, right? What the hell is I'm doing that? And while I'm not taking sides either way, I do take offense to a video clip I saw where you said people who did the Phil interview are afraid to lose access. Basically calling him a sellout, which I would disagree because I've seen Paris's content. He even still questions that. He's kind of like a guy that wants the 360 method to still happen. I've seen what he said. He likes the exclusive content. He wants Xbox Brandon do well. He doesn't really like some of that stuff, and he's questioned that. And obviously, when he was with Phil, there's a sense of respect there. But then again, he still goes on with other videos after that, basically stating that there are some things he don't agree with that certain other people don't agree with that Phil Spencer knew about. So if Reforge threw that accusation at him, which he did, because we're gonna get to a clip of him doing that, then yeah, that's wrong. And it's pretty obvious when I tell you when I think of Reforge after watching him now. I'm gonna do it for y'all. Memberships, Sony, PR, investors, all about the anti-consumer line. Memberships, though, first and foremost. Where's it at? We got to do it, y'all. Just think about you. And I do so much for you. As long as I get the members. See, in our channel here, it's all about the memberships. You just got to fire off those memberships, and I'm going to be all right. Sony memberships. So being one of those people and knowing it's not true, please don't take your argument with one person and include people who have nothing to do with it. Like you're saying, you're throwing accusations at me about accusing me to do what I do because I'm basically being a Phil pet, and he's saying he's not. I mean, that's basically what's going on right here. Just in this street right here. We're gonna get through the whole thing. And if sorry. I just have to, man. It's an inside thing. I think people can get it who understands this. This is where it happened. This is the beginning of your direct history with Lono. All right. Funny stuff, man. I'm sorry. And then he says, when he replies to the post, bro, at least tell the truth. This is exactly why you are a tabloid. He reinstated what he said. All of your content is in bad faith. I ping you on a DM and Discord, right? He said it. And nobody scolded you, but you need public engagement, so you throw out baseless accusations, and when it's proven to be nonsense, you semi-apologize and beg me to come on your show. No, thank you. Yeah, because he declined it. And here's here it is right here, y'all. I never used your name for content or clicks ever. See, this is the thing with Reforge. He likes to be subliminal about you. And when he's being subliminal about you, he won't admit that. He'll just say that he never mentioned your name, though he's talking about you, subliminally. Like I said, he's crafty and deceptive. You got to be careful with this little Nickelodeon villain. I never used your name for content or clicks. That's what he deleted ever. It was a live show where I observed that all who got to interview Phil were quick to run the anti-exclusive talking points afterward. Harris is not really for that, though. I never even said your name. You included him in that subliminally, subconsciously. You just didn't make it clear. There's people that could see through that. You continue to spread false claims about what I did and said, called me a tabloid. I can't disagree with that. And signal boost a harasser. And then try to act righteous after such toxic behavior. Reforge likes to, I swear, he probably is democratic in a political sense. He loves playing that victim game. You didn't DM me. You scolded me like I answered to you, so I ignored it because of what it would have led to. You're protecting yourself. Your response to being ignored was to publicly label me a tabloid and signal boost toxicity against me. Or about me. See, now you don't get to accuse people of something on a baseless assumption. Ignore a private message, cry victim. He does that. Now, we're not done here. Let's get ready to go over to this, and then we're going to go to the video. And this is what Parris said, because like I said, that wasn't kept up. He deleted it. Since you deleted the tweets and blocked me, I guess your apology and invite was another ploy for engagement that backfired. This is why you are a tabloid. Third time. Don't spread misinformation towards creators with baseless accusations, and when confronted, hide behind pearl clutching and victimhood behavior. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he knows all about that. We all get our video clips and shared. Yeah, like I said, that's part of just playing this game. It's a part of being public, yes, part of being public facing. Let's remember what he just said right here, because I tell people this all the time. You play this game, it's going to happen. And if you can't handle criticism, then stop speaking nonsense 24/7. The best thing you can do Lono is leave me alone and stop spreading misinformation for membership goals. That's funny. Yeah, yeah. Like I said, man, when I think of a membership, man. So let's go to this part right here. This was a little bit recently.
Question. People, listen. I'm trying to chart a new path here. I can get passionate, and when you get passionate, you can go too far. I'm trying to chart a new path here. People do that to me. They presume, they'll come in here and they'll leave comments and they presume what I'm doing or why I'm doing it. My integrity and my character gets called into question all the time. Okay, and I don't like that. I don't think anybody likes that, right? And you especially don't have a right to do it when you don't even understand the position, right? Part of the problem with the exchange, it wasn't even an exchange. Part of the problem with what happened is what I said got twisted and it was misunderstood. And it was just like, well, from that point on, it's going to be difficult to have a conversation.
No, it wasn't twisted. You know exactly what you meant.
And that's on me. That's on me to not go that far. If I would have just made the observation and been like, the people, everybody that got to interview Phil, in the wake of those interviews, they're now saying things that are they feel like new positions to me. They feel like positions that aren't consistent with former positions, and I don't understand that.
I mean, his position is pretty solid. He thinks the same way. Even if you watch the Phil interview, you can tell. And if you watch some of the stuff after that, and the people that him and Danny interviewed, as a matter of fact, yeah, we hold on. There's somebody else that did comment. Where's Danny's post at? Danny did say something. I know he did. Yeah, right. Yeah, right here, Danny. He basically was telling Reforge that here it is right here. Let's get to this real quick. This is on the podcast. He says, you have no idea how this works. Stop spreading misinformation about how we secured interviews. That's why I had to get to this real quick. I find it amusing that creators waste time and energy on clickbait content. This approach is why nobody takes your work seriously. We've been successful for a long time because we maintain integrity and avoid posting nonsense. Right? And you know about the interview he did with Phil Spencer. I've covered this. So if Danny says that says a lot, because he's not really the aggressive type of guy. That's why he said what he said. That's mean, you know what I mean? Because he's not really that type of guy to do that. But he will say that to defend his work. Because they've been consistent for a long time. That's why Phil Spencer likes them. Phil Spencer didn't come on there because he made a mistake. He just likes their down to earthness, their calmness, their consistency. It's not too dramatic in a certain sense. He's not really trying to be in that pole image. So it's pretty obvious. And they're diehard Xbox guys. They want the Xbox exclusive going on with Xbox brand being strong in the console sense. This is how they are. You know what I mean? There's people that are like that. You could be like that. It's not wrong, but that's just not the way that it's going to move forward, though. And that does bother some people.
I think that's fair. That's more of a posture of just observation and questioning instead of observation and accusation. Like, you can make an observation and then question, and I think you're free and clear to do that. But I went too far. I observed, and then I basically passively accused.
So he does admit to doing that. That's why they were saying the accusations. So I don't think Parris is wrong in what he's doing. He's just being aggressive, and that's okay. I'm aggressive too, because you're just not going to come and misrepresent me. As I said it before, you need to learn how to take what you dish. You play this type of game, it's just going to happen. Be a grown-ass man and accept it like a man. Don't act like a loser. And I like that he's admitting that. I'm not calling him a loser in this statement, but I would say that he's a little crafty villain. So we know about that. I've said this before. So this, I would say that, okay, at least you're coming on camera and saying that. But I feel like, once again, you guys have a similar pattern here that's out of touch with being a man. And to me, you're all cowards in a lot of different ways. X-Folk did it to Bruv and blocked him. You saw what that guy did to me, he blocked me. The generic Eric loser. You blocked him. Yeah, Reforge blocked him. Instead of coming and talking to him directly and saying that, just tell him that you're gonna, like, don't do it to the world if you're doing it to somebody directly, right? You have to go apologize to them, then let the world know that you did that. Not go to the world and say it when you're not facing the man to man. No, man. Once again, that to me is a coward. You ain't got to be no muscle builder for none of that. No, no, this is not the type of cowardice we're talking about. The least amount of courage is going to pick on somebody physically. That's not having much courage. What these men suffer with today, who I don't even call man, is emotional courage. Right? Spiritual courage, they don't have that. They don't face things like that. You know what I mean? They're not coming to you and being emotionally mature and strong. They're emotionally weak. Emotional courage is way more important than physical courage. There's a lot of failed fathers in this world because they don't have the emotional courage to do what they needed to do for their sons or daughters. Things that they've set on for too long. Even there are some others that can do this too, or just people just in general where you're sitting on something for too long, and you know you've been doing wrong and you never confront it. And a lot of other generations and peoples and other children will come. They suffer because of that, and they don't have the emotional courage training from that father because they set a bad example. And because of the emotional cowardice, you see a lot of undeveloped families, and the nuclear family is weak because of the fatherhood. It's the same thing you're doing in the public right here. You're not setting a good example to show people how important it is to have emotional courage. It don't cost you anything to do it, but yet this is some of the hardest things for people to do because they're emotionally undeveloped. And that's a serious damn problem with humanity right now. It needs to happen because this isn't just about video games. This is about the behavior here. Because if this emotional behavior was more mature, then it just wouldn't be happening. Like I said, you could have your entertainment, you could have all sorts of things, but man, you guys are such cowards, man. And that's what I mean, like the worst type of coward. All I got to say about that.
And I don't think that was fair. And DMing me and scolding me, you're not going to get a response. That's why I didn't.
Dude, you deserve to be criticized. Don't try to play the victim here. Don't try to do that type of behavior and act like I didn't reply because I didn't. No, no, no. You did it though. Cause effect, bro. Wake up. You know what I mean? Like, let's not play this little game here. It's not gonna work on me. It's not happening. No, cause effect. I decided to step into the game, shadily, however you wanted to step into the game. The moment you stepped into the game, you started playing the game. And whatever happens, that's your fault because you stepped into the game. Don't sit there and look out at nobody else. Look at yourself. You do it every single day. So don't be surprised when all these reactions start happening. You get clipped, all these sorts of things. It's like these people like, bro, what you expect? What type of game you playing here? You know what type of world this is. Come on, man.
Reply. I was like, I'm not doing this. This is going to turn bad. I knew it was going to turn bad. I was like, anything I type is going to be gas on a fire, and it's going to be.
See, he's emotionally being a coward. He's emotionally saying, I'm not going to do this. I'm just going to avoid it all and block him. See, that's what I mean. You didn't know what really was going to happen. Do it. See it. See what's going to happen, right? Be emotional. Come to him and say, hey, you know what? I admitted this, and you'd be better off because you have now freed yourself from giving power to other people over you by doing that. You lessen that because you've done it to yourself. You see what I mean? Hey, man, no, I'm just saying, like, see what happens. Face it anyways. Don't run from it because that just makes it worse. It does.
Unproductive. So I just opted to be like, I'm not doing this, which then it proceeded into other things. 5 spot from John Always. If exclusives are so bad, shouldn't Xbox let PlayStation put their games on PS Plus?
That's what I wanted to cover about this, y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about this. And this is what I mean. Like, it's something that needs to be addressed. We need better leaders in this gaming sphere on YouTube and on Twitter in general. And so I'm very good at doing that. And then I can get it to the entertainment and all that. I do it all here, but I know what people like, so I give them that. But you guys seeing lately, man, it's time to put the sunlight in front of them and show them how to be a better man, because obviously this is not happening. You guys need to be a little bit more courageous, man. Come on, you're even in a room with a camera. Do it, man. Who cares about the opinions of other people? Do what you know that needs to be done that is right. And I'm telling you what it is. Just do it. You can do it, but will you just sit on that block and not do it? Yeah, most likely, yeah. If you guys get what I mean. Bark, bark, chicken, chicken, chicken. Peace out, y'all. Ponies, sit down.